The transfer market looks set for another major chapter involving Brazilian players in the Premier League. Newcastle United have already begun preparing for the possible departure of Bruno Guimaraes and have identified one name as their absolute priority to replace the number 39, midfielder Danilo, who currently plays for Botafogo. The Magpies have already made inquiries about the player's situation and are closely monitoring his progress, viewing him as the leading candidate should Bruno complete a move to Arsenal during this transfer window. If you want to stay up to date with all the latest news about your favourite club, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Bruno Guimaraes, one of Newcastle's standout performers in recent seasons and a regular for Brazil at the World Cup, continues to attract strong interest from Arsenal. The Gunners have made initial inquiries and are considering a formal approach in an attempt to persuade Newcastle to part with the midfielder. With that possibility in mind, Newcastle's hierarchy have acted swiftly to avoid falling behind in the market, placing Danilo at the very top of their list of midfield targets. According to reports from the Brazilian newspaper O Globo, Newcastle's interest is the most concrete of all the inquiries received by the player's representatives. Internally, Danilo is regarded as the club's first-choice option to strengthen the midfield, thanks to his physical presence, defensive qualities, and ability to dictate play from deep. The Brazilian is also familiar with English football, having previously played for Nottingham Forest before returning to Brazil. Danilo's impressive performances for Botafogo, combined with his recent displays for the Brazilian national team, have further increased his value on the international market. The midfielder also received an offer from Russian side Zenit, but negotiations failed to progress. His priority is to return to one of Europe's top leagues, ideally joining a club capable of competing for major trophies and qualifying for European competitions. Meanwhile, Botafogo are open to the possibility of selling the player abroad, but have no intention of negotiating a transfer to another Brazilian club. The club have also denied receiving any official offer from Palmeiras, despite recent speculation. Should Newcastle decide to move forward with negotiations, Danilo could make a return to the Premier League as the man chosen to replace Bruno Guimaraes. See you in the next videos.